Hi everyone, this is Dr. Virginia Rolling back with you to show you how to do a shank button. So the shank button is a little different than the one we did before. This is that two-hole button. A shank button actually looks like this. It has a little loop at the bottom of the button. So I'm going to take this loop and I'm going to place it onto my fabric where I want it. And I'm going to hold onto it with my other hand. And in our previous video, you learned how to thread a needle and knot that thread that's on the needle. So what you're going to do again is go underneath the fabric and literally poke that needle up through the fabric where you want that shank to go, and you're going to slip the needle onto the shank. So you can kind of see here that I've put my needle through the fabric and then the shank, and I'm going to pull through on that needle to anchor it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put my needle back down next to where that shank is, okay, and pull back through to the back side of the fabric. So what it does is it anchors this in place, but it can't just be anchored one time around. We're going to have to loop that several times, so we're going to have to sew it down a few more times to let it work. So again, you'll go back up through the back of the fabric, find that shank. Let's find it here. So we've got the shank button, and we're going to find where that loop is to put it through the shank, and then we're going to go back down through the fabric as so. So this just kind of anchors everything in place, so you can kind of see, oop, I got a little thread there, that it will anchor in place. So just make sure when you pull through to the other side, you're pulling on the thread so it anchors it down. So I'm going to go back up through one more time. And you can do this about 3 to 5 times. The more you do it, the more secure it's going to be because it does get a lot of use. So I would say closer to 5 times. Of course, I did double up my thread so it's a little thicker, meaning that I had, once I put it through the eye of the needle, I put the two tails together and knotted at the end, so it's double the thickness. And I'm going to just knot it off on the back like we learned on that first button demo video. And that's all there is to the shank. So there we are. It's sitting on our fabric. I hope you enjoyed this demo, and we'll see you next time.